Welcome back. Hopefully you've watched the video on how to access the databases from the Thomas Cooper Library website. If you haven't, you'll definitely want to go back and do that.
By now, you're probably anxious to get started looking for your peer-reviewed journal articles using the library's online databases. But before we dive into the databases, let's talk first about formulating keywords and generating effective search strings. The ability to generate effective keywords before beginning the search process in the library's databases is going to greatly enhance your ability to then find pertinent and relevant articles in the shortest amount of time. Imagine going grocery shopping without a list. It takes a lot longer, doesn't it? And more often than not, you walk out not really sure if you've actually got what you need. Searching the databases is no different. With a list of well thought out keywords to get you started, finding the perfect article won't seem so daunting. But how to get started? Well, first, let's start by defining our research topic. Say, for example, you need to find some articles dealing with technology in the library and information science field, and you specifically want to explore the question, how important is technology in our information centers?
Now, if you were using Google to research that question, which we know you wouldn't, but if you were, it might be tempting to simply type that question into the search box. After all, Google is designed to handle whole phrase natural language search queries. It will indeed give you back results, but not the highest quality. Instead, what you want to do is break your research question down into its constituent parts. The library's databases, after all, are designed to best handle searches that consist of 1 to 2 word search terms. These search terms can be combined, but the search terms themselves should not be questions or phrases.
So, within this question, there are at least 2, possibly 3, important keywords or concepts. What would you say are the first 2? If you guessed technology and information centers, then give yourself a thumbs up. The third key term or concept here would be the word important. Now that we have 3 seemingly viable search terms, it's tempting to just start plugging them into the database. But before we do that, there's another very important step, and that is to do a little brainstorming. There are many ways you can do this, but probably the simplest is to just generate a list of other synonymous terms for each of your concepts or key terms. Here are some that we came up with. With technology, since that's such a wide open term, you might come up with different types of technology or services associated with and served by technology. It's really pretty wide open. With information centers, you might come up with different types of information centers. Now, why is this important? Well, if you've done much searching in any of the library's databases, you've probably noticed that some search terms and some strategies work better than others. Sometimes you have to tweak your search strategy, taking out a word here or substituting it for a word there. Like a sculptor carving a great piece of work or a chef perfecting a dish, the experienced database searcher will tweak her search until she is satisfied enough with the results list to begin scrolling through and analyzing the results. By completing this brainstorming step, you increase your ability to narrow and focus your search.
Once you have completed this most important step of brainstorming for keywords, you'll be in a much better position to begin your search within the databases for the kinds of articles you'll need. In the next video, we'll cover how to formulate an effective search strategy.
We hope you have found this video tutorial helpful. As always, feel free to contact your course assistants or instructors with any remaining questions you may have.